Good evening everybody and welcome to the channel. We are literally just going live. We're a little bit early but the lobby's up and if you want to join in please do. The chat lobby is open but it looks like the PlayStation Network's having a couple of issues. Just joining. Good evening Mikey. Good evening Wilkie. Thank you for the likes. My word, I came strongly through there. How were? Silver Surfer, Mikey, Wilkie, Roy Race, and Streamlabs saying hello. There we have it. It's all good to go. Right, today we're at Eiger Norwand in the Clio Cups. I know it says GT2, GT500. Please kill me for that. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the professional level we get to. At least I'm not going to get out of my seat to get my headphones or turn lights on or anything today. But today's exciting times. We are at the race I'm not particularly looking forward to. Do not feel confident in this one at all. But there's the real thing, you know, that I just noticed. Look at the elevation difference. And I didn't realise there was quite that significant elevation difference coming out of that bottom large 180 degree. I didn't realise there was such a height difference at all. That's tremendous. I should watch these screens more often, I reckon. Good evening, Norman. Yes, all rocking all here. Hope you're all well. I say that. Yeah, I'm fine. Here we go. We're at probably the lowest part of the circuit. And then really the uphill starts from just along there, doesn't it? Look at the height difference from... No, that can't be. That is. That's the road at the bottom to the road coming up and away. It's massive height difference. Yeah, absolutely. Relax and enjoy it. Well, it's all about a war of attrition. The level of aggression that has been shown in some of the previous races tell me that this one is going to be no different. But looking at those large lumps of stone down the side of the road, maybe a few people are going to come the wrong side of the stone, one would say. That's what I'm kind of expecting today. It's a narrow, fast track. People are going to be hammering down the track, expecting to get to the corner and get round it. And they're going to meet somebody else, I think. But let's see. We will always... we could always be proved wrong. Let's have a little look-see at... Oh, there's me puffing down the microphone. Here's the current situation then. So, it's not in any particular order, I think. I've got a total of 91 points. Second up is Damo with 80. I think Chippy is on 72. Az is also on 72, so Az is not far from the top either. We've got two drivers on 70, that's Fat Man and Big Popper. Again, not far away from the front at all. Javs is on 68. Neo Yami Lee, who isn't racing tonight, unfortunately, due to work commitments, is on 69. But that'll be his drop. That'll be his drop round. So,
I'm gonna pull out of this one on a Tuesday to be a guest.
Okay, Matthew.
Obviously, the oldest starters were put to holiday was from the 8th to the 15th.
Okay.
So I'll probably be a guest in this. I can't race tonight, but do finalising details when she comes out of work.
All right, mate. No problem at all.
No, I just want to let you know.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
I'll be on probably the 15th. I'll probably can't jump back on. I'll just be a guest in this. On Tuesdays or Fridays will be okay on this next week. That's it.
No worries, my friend. No worries at all. So that's Big Pop. That's Fat Man just letting us know he's got some commitments outside of the league, so he's going to be taking care of those. So there's no issue. Yeah, Lee did. Yeah, it's no problem at all. Lee did say he would try to be here for this one, but unfortunately his work schedule has overtaken. He messaged me earlier, so unfortunately, but just means there's more points for the rest of us. And without diminishing on the guys at the back end of the train, 52 points for Dutch, 51 for Mikey, and Ginger Gandhi on 11. Good evening, Azza. Azza's just entered the chat. I'm expecting him to enter the chat. So it's time to get some practice in. Now I did change the oil on my car, and we only ran it Did we run it much? We did run it a bit here, didn't we? And my oil was well dirty. It was a well problem oil. So we know we're going to have problem oil if I run too long. So good evening, Azza. Good man. So I'm going to jump on the old... I don't think I did it, didn't I? I was supposed to upload a video while this is happening, but I'll just have to do it at the end of tonight. Not a problem. There'll be a new video for tomorrow morning, 6 AM. Let's make a start on some practice. Here we go. Alright, Matthew, you take care, pal. Enjoy your holiday, Matthew. Damo. Evening, Damo. Gandhi's in as well. Welcome, Gandhi. Might be third gear out the bottom of there, maybe. Oh, isn't it just? The walls are tight, the walls are hard. This is worse than a street race at Tokyo, this, I reckon. It's gonna be a challenge. A good racer is gonna win this tonight. But if anybody asks, I'm aiming for top 5. Absolutely. I'm 9 points clear at the top of the championship. I'm trying to race for points here rather than, you know, race for the front. Good evening, Keeley. Welcome. For anybody that doesn't know, Keeley is Ginger's #1 supporter. Doing fine, thank you. I like Damo's April Fool that he posted in the Widdowmaker chat. I looked at that and thought, update, wrong time, that looks good. And then it suddenly dawned on me. But GT Amiga got me earlier in the day as well. They've announced this morning that they've got a new wheel, a new direct drive wheel with 68 kilograms of Newton force. And I've shared the post already thinking, oh, it's about time GT Amiga got on the bandwagon. And then I looked at it and thought, oh no, what have I done? Delete. I wasn't even thinking April Fool this morning. Didn't even cross my mind. And made me laugh in the end. It was funny. GTA beer minis. I don't know. It is, I think. Yeah.
way. Good way. Wait. Do you remember practice the other night if you were in top 12, remember? Oh yeah. Was it just a little bit?
Flight radar had Concorde flying Paris to JFK for storage. People fell for it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, we know that'd be rubbish. Concorde's not licensed to fly anymore. Even for storage, it's not allowed to. But some people won't know that, will they? So, yeah, there's been some good ones today. There was a news clip on some radio talking about Keir Starmer today, saying he'd resigned. But hey ho, it's the way it is. Yeah, they've been standing around far too long, haven't they? They've not had inspections or anything, so... I'm now the slowest. Are we going to have the smallest grid of the season purely because of this track? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, Wookie.
No.
He did, didn't he? Yes. It's one of his favourite circuits, though. It's... not that that should take it away from him. He's a good driver as well, so... on his day. That's good. Yeah. Aye. I'm going to pull in for a set of tyres this lap. I'm still on for top 5 according to the timing. Don't say that. You're not supposed to point that out. I've had one hell of a work day today. New budget time for the start of the year. We're a month in. They're changing the budgets already. I've done all the work already. I'm doing it now for the 4th time. It's like, oh, come on. So it's been a couple of busy weeks, but we're getting through it. What, Mikey's? That's on ours, that's decent. I'm slow here.
Sick. I'm not wearing it, bro. Hey, something. Last race then?
How did the concert go? You went to a concert, didn't you, the night, Damo? Yeah. Harrowbring. Good, good, good. So what you want? Was he doing new stuff? Oh, Lee Evans kills me. Yeah. He just had enough. He just decided that was it. I'm not going to do it anymore. No. 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 Mikey's gone faster. I'm still only in the 15s. No, 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 no. I'm not entirely sure. I've not had any messages from him. I have had messages, but I've not had messages to tell me if he's racing or not. Yeah, I'm happy on the mediums. There's a bit more confidence there into the corners. I don't know if Big Popper's gone back to work. I wouldn't have thought he's back at work yet. Not forgetting that the times have changed now, so if he is back at work, he'll be just coming home now, so he'll be... I don't think he's back at work with his injuries, I really don't. I'm not so sure how we would keep that injury clean in a work environment. That's something again. Unless he's got a clean wound dressing type thing, I don't know. Probably time to go and get those softs. See what we can do. Just want to hold off burning the oil on the car, to be honest. Ooh. So where are we?
Just message you.
What, his message group chat? Somebody's going to read that then, aren't they? He says, I've won the lottery, 209 million. I won't be coming back.
Sneaky reason they go.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just having the Eiger Norwand built in my back garden. Imagine it went to some dude in Austria. Yeah, one winner. 209 million. If you gave, do you know how much money you'd earn in interest a year from that? It would be in excess of 15 million a year just in interest. It's over $1 million a month you could spend and still not touch your 209 million. For Azza only. $200. It doesn't bear thinking about. 209 million. Well, I wouldn't give it away, like. But a few of my friends would see themselves sorted, definitely. No. Some people I would. But it's a tremendous amount of money, and you can't say it wouldn't change you. I probably wouldn't tell people, but I think you'd notice. Looks like Mikey's got this one tonight. Hey Norman, you're welcome. Mine? Hard. That's not true. I'm on softs. But I'm not fast here. Not any day of the week. Carrying a penalty as well this time round. Mine's 1:14.3. And I don't expect to be fast here. At all. My brain doesn't know how to be fast here. Counter and traction control. You say that. Does it? That's probably about right, yeah.
Got ABS on week.
Yeah.
The other thing is weight makes a big difference. But
What are you trying to say? Sorry, fuel weight. Okay, okay. I'm just on half a tank. I'm just on half a tank, so... How much do you think a full tank's worth into lap time then? 3-4 seconds?
I thought I'd try going with that song to quick get under a 114 or something.
With the weight of fuel?
We thought that okay, get 112.
I like the way you said whereas is low weight. Comparing my weight to Az's, that's terrible. I know I'm a big chunky one, but... big boned, eh? Yeah. It does look lovely, doesn't it? There's two types of seat there. Yeah, I believe they are. There's a couple of ill guys in the 420 group. Let me just pick up on Dutch's message. Sorry, Jim, not about. Too much going on. Mum's not really well, so we'll be missing tonight. Not a problem, Dutch, at all. You do what you got to do, my friend. Family first and all that. I am of no differing opinion to that. If you need to be with family, that's where you got to be. Definitely. There we go. That car's just gone past. Yeah. So no Dutch tonight. No Mikey. Not Mikey. Batman. Who else is missing? It's alright, it's more points to spread around. Absolutely. Somebody else is in the pits at the same time. There's Chippy from 420, he's going to be quick. There's Azza going through. What did Mikey do? That was Widow. Oh, Chippy's just gone brickside. Batman's out sailing Gotham. Yes, he is. And Javs is back in, having left once already. He's gone to do his oil, I'd say. I'm going to try and chase Azza down, see if I can stick with him. And then at about the hour we'll do the driver intros. I'm going to run traction control tonight for tyre saving. I appreciate it's slower, but I'm going to get better tyre life. And I think that's going to be... crucial in the in the second race, the 40-minute race, to try and keep it to just the 2 pit stops. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right. Wowzers. Well, I'm as slow as poop. Let's see if we can speed up then. See if it makes any difference. I'm not so sure it will for my driving style. As is warming those tyres up. No racing for Big Popper tonight, unfortunately. Unlucky Big Popper. I hope you're well, buddy. On 12.8. Wow. That's a handy time. What's Friday night? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm hoping to see your first victory tonight, Mikey. Let's start with first pole. Definitely. So no Lee, no Dutch, no Big Popper, no Fat Man. Mid-season. Damo's in the 112s. Look where the shadow hits the track. Wow. It's where the bodies hit the floor. Pretty much definitely. Let's see what we can do. Last 5 laps of this tank. And that's going to give us how many? How many lappages? "29 laps. I've already got cramp in my left foot, which isn't good. Made up 3/10 just by improving that one corner. Yeah, there's a few circuits like that on the smaller ones. Actually, Laguna, Maggiore last week wasn't particularly long. Sort of stop and you were back out. A lot of the shorter tracks have a really quite a short pit stop, but there we go, into the 14s at last. 14 zeros, almost 13s. But I feel strictly amateur in this. I'm not at this circuit. I'm not quick at all. It'll be different at Brands Hatch in a couple of weeks' time. We'll try and dominate at Brands Hatch. I don't know what the difference is here. I don't know. Maybe my brain just doesn't understand the lap. Might be. Yeah, Laguna Seca has a really long run out, doesn't it? A bit like Daytona. Daytona has a terribly long exit to the pit stop. It's kind of frustrating that you've got that length. Willow is weird. Yeah. Willow should be quite short though, if I remember correctly. We don't do many races at Willow. This might have been a good circuit for Willow actually, this car. Rather than something like Horse Thief, or just do Big Willow on this, it would have been interesting I suppose. Nice wide track. Not massive grip though. Haven't made any time up there. Slow as a slug. Come on. We're going to get a flying lap. That's your lot. I got that quicker in the end. Into the 13.8s. I made up 0.6. in the final 2 corners. What did I do differently there? Is about staying tight and narrow and... Oh, purple first split. Purple second split by nearly 2/10. Have you been drafting me? Oh, we've gone purple. We're not purple. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. 0.002. And then me realising that Mikey's been running 0 fuel all night. Yeah, Willow's one of those terrible circuits that it kills you if you get it wrong. Right, 8:04. Let's do a bit of a driver introduction. It'll be slow one, short one today. $8:05. We have only 8 drivers to talk about. Have we got one more? Chippy, 9 drivers. Chippy's in there. Eagle 420. He will be somebody from 420. He'll be a new dude. I'll just check my messages, see if he's messaged. Good evening, Sammy. We got a message from Eagle. No. Let me just check. No. We'll see how he does.
Pretty certain Grace with us when we were doing the prep.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, I remember the name. It's a league round, Sam. It's a league round. So there's Mikey, he's number 1 on the timing charts today in the practice. He seems to have got this this circuit down to a T. And with the monster delivery, he's going pretty quick. We like to. I'm hoping to see Mikey near the front of the pack today. Damo, very fine there to a penalty. Very fine. It's a very popular circuit. Is the Seaside Gardens? Definitely is. Dragon Trail. It's a very good one. So Damo second by 0045. He's actually third. I'm second by 002. 7-Up livery. It is Javs. Green and gold. I didn't look at mine. What was my time? A 1:12. Now, Az is fastest. Yeah, Az is fastest. A 1:12.761. I'm a 1:12.9, aren't I? Yeah. So I am third. Ginger Gandhi up in 4th place. That's a decent lap time for Ginger. No, 2 races, Sammy. We do a 20-minute start race on hards, and then a second race with the reverse grid, 40 minutes. 40 minutes mediums and softs. So Ginger Gandhi is just flirting with the penalty line. Bopped Clios, yeah. Clio 15s. So Chippy in his gold livery. He's just 2.7 outside. Eagle 4.3. Eagle raced with us earlier on in the season in the practices. Black livery. Rather simple, but rather fetching. Then there's myself in the pits. Azra in the pits. And who's that with the blue livery? Who was that with the light? Is that Az changed his livery? He's changed his car. There he goes. Are you out on the track? Are you in the pits? Go to track if you don't mind. Yeah, understand, Sammy. Understand. We've had 5 people drop out tonight. He's on the way out. Not seeing him. There he is. So that's Az's livery tonight. 6 minutes to race start for those smokers. Or those people with other things to do. Make sure you get your race tyres on, gentlemen, if you're observing. Just going to make sure I do. You know what the... What's the timing? Off... 048, okay. I'm not going to do any more laps. I'm not going to burn my oil any more than I have to. So yeah, the deceiving thing for me here, and I only realised at the start really when we came into the server today, is just how elevated the circuit is. You're going constantly uphill from that first bottom corner. And it's still uphill here, even all the way to the top end of this final corner. It is extremely banked up there. Yeah, I think the liveries are great and random, aren't they? There's all the colours. I think the Clio Cup's pretty much like the Mini Cup, really, with the types of liveries, and they really do accentuate the car and the different body panels and the lines. They're really good. So, as with the... Oh yes, because Mikey's gone to pits, hasn't he? Yes. Fast through there. He's not going to the pits, he's carrying on. Up the hill. Eagle's up to what would be 6th place, I think. Right. Just over 3 minutes to go. I say top five for me tonight would be a tremendous finish. Not really getting this car. Don't really understand it. 2 minutes as. But we will go to practice at 21:15. 21:15? Yeah, 21:15. 9:15. Quali. Not practice, quali. Assists. Traction control off by the looks of it. Have to see where we go. Just waiting for that clock to tick. A what? A watched clock never boils. And this one won't turn to 14, it just stays on 13. It's because it's 25 degrees in the room. It's blooming hot. 21:14. 1 minute to go, gentlemen. Let Dutch know. He's not with us tonight. There's only one smoker, then that's Damo.
I'm here.
Good man. Just reply to Dutch. Right, gentlemen, 10-second warning. There we go. I'm going to hit the button. There we go then, 10-second warning for qualifying. Should have your soft tyres on. And we'll see you at the end of 10 minutes. Best of luck. Right, no idea what's going to happen here. See if we can get out on track first and try and lead from the front. Don't know if that's going to happen. TC is off, which is good. We've got heavy fuel load on soft tyres. All the laps count. See how close Az got to me there? That just goes to show Az has just hit the wall. That goes to show the difference between their pace and my pace going into the corners. I am not tremendously quick here. Don't know why. I can keep talking about that all night, but it won't make me any faster. I don't like revving the car out, but a 13.6 shouldn't be too bad as a starter. Hopefully Mikey's got plenty of time to get in, and not Mikey, Az has got plenty of time to get in and fix any damage he picked up. It's a short lap time, so there's plenty of room and time to make up that difference. I see Damo catching us. Watch that time go down. It's close. Mikey's gone top of the tree. Kind of expected that. We're going to burn this fuel a little longer. We're going to go in on 6 minutes. Because you get a lap as soon as you come out of the pits, you see. So we don't really have to be about doing 3/4 of a lap on brand new tyres. We're only doing just an out and 2 corners really before we start the final lap, so we can run just a little bit longer, burn some of that fuel, try and make the car that little bit lighter, and try and get 2 laps in on new tyres. I've been overtaken again. Top 5 we're looking for. Didn't change down. One more lap and then we're in the pits. People are going in early. I say going in early. They're going in on the 5 minutes, which is sensible. But this is my burn off lap. That shorter line is always going to be favourite. And we definitely know we can do better. So let's get in, get those tyres changed. Let's see if we can at least try front rower, maybe. It's probably worth mentioning at this point in time that Gandhi did mention earlier the new seat being released by GT Amiga. This isn't one of them, by the way, but it is a stunning green seat. There's 2 models, and they're up there on the website on the gtamiga.co.uk. Do take a look, do have a look, and don't forget you can use my code, which is Widdow, WIDDOW, and you'll get that 5% discount. There's also the new Pro 2 rig, which is also there to be looked at. Very good if you've got a small space and just an office chair. It's very sturdy with a Y-frame construction. Here we go, we're just out ahead of the people behind us, so we got a clear track. Let's see what we can do. Mikey, a 13464. We really don't want any damage. See if we can go for it. Lost a little bit coming off there, didn't we? Down to 5th now. Boom. Eagle's just gone faster. Question would be, is Eagle running in the league or is he just a guest? He's missed 2 races. He's got to be a guest at this point. Azza's in 2nd, Mikey 4th, Damo 5th. I'm well down on time, aren't I? But I should be able to get another lap in. I'm being caught hand over fist by Eagle. He's properly quick. He didn't make any gain. That's it, that's the time done. See if we can make an improvement. No, 2/10 down. Not going to give up though. Oh, we made up a 10.5. It's still on. Did we not get round that corner very quick, he says. We went really tight line. We probably could have run that wider. We're up on our lap. There's still a chance. Absolutely bombed that final corner. Jabs has gone top. Oh, we went faster 2nd. Oh, 0.70. Oh, tried.
Way too many penalties all throughout that.
So, is there only 8 of us? That's the question. There's only 8 of us. Okay. Kian, you've just missed qualifying, I'm afraid. I appreciate I could drop you on the back of the list, the lobby, but you'd need to be a bit further on time, my friend. Apologies. This one. Game based. That one. You're Eagle. Yeah, no issue. If you're Eagle, no problem. Yeah, join as a guest, absolutely. No problem whatsoever, my friend. You know the deal, though. The guys are racing for championship points, and as a guest, if you get into a battle, you've just got to remember the guys around you are league racing. So try not affect the race, but enjoy the race as you will. You are pretty quick, so no problem at all. Let's just review that. So Ginger Gandhi, 1:14.7, progressing. Chippy, slower than I'd anticipate at 1:14.2, 1.3 seconds back. Damo in 6th. Again, I expected a little more from Damo, but I heard him I think he said something about penalties.
Yep.
Yeah, he says. 0.621 back. Loads of them. Mikey in 5th. Again, I was anticipating more from Mikey. Half a second Go on. Right, so no clean track.
Ginger and a couple of other people had a mishap on the start finish line. Chippy pulled over, get the damage in.
Right.
And then my last lap, I was purple first 2 sectors and then lost too much time in the third sector.
Right, so Mikey got stuck in traffic and just got waylaid, and then on his last fast lap, he had 2 purple sectors and then lost too much time in the last sector. Azza in 4th. I mean, there isn't a massive gap, folks. I mean, if we're talking about 0.6 seconds from 6th place down, that's pretty good. So Azza 113.2, 0.35 seconds back. Eagle racing as a guest, 113.127. Had the fastest time for a couple of laps. He's 1.183 back. I've managed to excel in terms of where I anticipate. I was shockingly slow to start the night, but 113.0 is probably my fastest lap of the day, even on heavy fuel load with 0.7 laps second back. But Javs, who was practicing much slower, I must admit, a 112.944 takes the pole. Congratulations. Sandbagging. Probably. It's a decent lap and it's well worth it. Sammy says, extra points for knocking people into barriers when overtaking, Kian. Yes, we don't advise that, but I like Sam's thinking. But genuinely, that's it. Right, put your tyres on, folks. This is a 20-minute race on hard tyres. This is going to be somewhat of a thing. It could. There's only 8 races. So let's see who stumbles. Let's see who falls over each other. Are you ready, gentlemen? Are we ready? Let's get going. It's 20:30. Well, 21:31, 8:31. If everybody's got the tyres on, I'm going to give it the 10-second warning.
Good luck, everyone. Especially going to need it.
Gonna need it, he says. Right then, chaps, I'm hitting the button. Let me just make sure I've put tyres on. I have. Here we go. Best of luck, chaps. It's a 20-minute race on hard tyres. Standing start. Penalties apply. Best of luck out there. Enjoy it. This one's going to be tricky.
Good luck.
He says it's going to be tricky. Let's see. It's going to be a tricky one. So the key thing, Kian's not racing for points. Eagle, he's just going to run, see where it gets, and then the points will be spread out accordingly. The leader, the pole man, got a penalty start. Oh, there's carnage coming down the inside. Oh my lord, what was that? Sorry, Azza. He must have come from 5 cars back. I couldn't block that one, could I? Shocker. But I know I'm going to get over on here. Top 5 is going to be my real target for today. Hard tyres are easily going to go 20 minutes. I'm anticipating penalties for some, even damage for others. We'll just have to see. Now I anticipate Azza is going to get probably past me at these. Yeah. Got to try and just keep pace, and then it's hanging on for grim death later. Fastest lap is with Damo.
No damage though.
$16.4, a tenth quicker. Holy Chipotle. That was a bit wild. Az has run wide there behind. These hard tyres are hard. Especially on this circuit, there's not a lot of traction. And it's quick, which can be frustrating. Bit of a combination of the two, and it becomes a bit lethal. Az has not given up. Mikey's there in fourth too. Ginger in fifth. Javs really suffered off the start, didn't he? My tactic at this point is just to keep Damo in sight, keep chasing him down, keep pushing. If I can catch, try to catch. Don't throw it, don't blow it, don't hit anything. Damo goes faster, so do we. So does Azza. Terrific stuff. Azza's got the lap down to 096 on a 16. We're down to 16.104. There's not a massive amount in it. Oh, has Damo just bitten off a little bit too much? Don't know. I thought Azza got damaged a couple of laps back, but he's done tremendously well if he's managed to hold that together. I wasn't quick up the hill. Quite slow. Nothing quicker. Azza still catching. Are we still purple? We are. Slow there. I think I must be short shifting here and disadvantaging myself. Damo's got to be purple as well here, surely. Damo 15.944, 15.844 to us, a tenth between us. Just got to keep pressuring. Don't let him go. I think I'd much rather behind him for the last 5 laps and then aim for getting past as his tyres are dying. Ours will be dying too, but coming up on 11 minutes remaining. There's round about 8-9 laps to go. Maybe 8. Looks like he's just snuck away just a fraction there. That 15.844 could be the fastest lap of the race. Tyres aren't going to get any better. The tighter line there picks up some time normally. Not an easy circuit to overtake at either. Trying to find a place to overtake is a challenge. Damo just seems to get away. Damo was terrifically unlucky on Friday. He had a bit of early contact in the race, probably damaged, but was fighting himself all the way through the race. Never seemed to break free and get away from anybody, was chasing down a couple of leaders, got the lead of the race, and then unfortunately found a wall in the last lap, on the end of the penultimate lap, and kind of put him backwards down the track a bit. There's me chatting and Damo's getting away. And as he's catching, can't let him go at this point. That's just too much of a gap. Az is going to put pressure on me now. Time to get Damo caught. Come on. Why is it 2.6 ahead? I'm leaving it late. It's just closing up on me under braking. As trying the in-out manoeuvre there. The switchback. I went to 5th early. Carrying a lot more speed into the corner then. Having to defend that one. I'm going to get a penalty for that, I think. Yeah, thought we might. Ooh, shish kabaddle. Well done, Azet. I didn't really need that penalty. That's going to screw us. Safely in 3rd, though, I think. I didn't want that as the outcome of today's race, did I? Where's the penalty line? It's at the bottom of the hill, isn't it? I think. Damo got the penalties in quali. I've got him in the race. Oh, I have been leaning a lot. The tongue actually helps as well. If you can stick the tongue out, that will help as well, get around the corner. That's what I did at the bottom of the hill. The whole second here, that's going to be painful. Look at that. 5 minutes to go. Damo's just managing then. He's 6 seconds away. That was poor on my part. Go get him, Az. Frustrating. But I'm doing better than I anticipated I would. My practice laps were nothing to go by on this pace earlier. The other guys were pacing much quicker than me. Get the excuses in early. Damo snuck the fastest lap. Look, 1:15.699. I thought that'd be enough, but he didn't. He managed to break that fastest lap with a clear track in front of him. And I'm just running out of excuses. 4 minutes to go. Mikey's even catching me now. Mikey's took a 1.5 seconds. An 18 with a penalty, that's terrible. I know Mikey will be super happy with the 4th place. These tyres haven't really worn, have they? The wear hasn't been that tremendous on them. It's just the grip is just not there. It is a low RPM turbo, yeah. It's probably me driving it all wrong. It's just got no guts. If you change up this big hill, it just doesn't go anywhere. It just lags and bogs down. It might be better short shifting on the downhill, maybe. Into the last 30 seconds. Is Damo gonna make it round? Four seconds to go. No, this is going to be the last lap then. It's a no catch job. And I lost that one purely because, well, I got third place purely because I got that penalty. And a good pass from us, you can't deny that. But no threat from behind. There's Damo running around to take the win. Followed by Az to take second. We pick up the last podium place, which isn't too bad for the first race. Here we go. 10 seconds behind. Half a second slower a lap. Which, yeah, it is what it is.
Hi, Mikey.
It might do some, yeah, it might. Just waiting on the last car to cross. I think it has. There we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Just clocked the football score. Happy days. I've just got a bit of admin to do on Twitch. Apologies, folks.
Hold on.
That one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Get one of these every stream now. Whoever they are and why they are, I don't know. Don't tell anyone else. No, I know. They probably know. Good evening, John. That's Chippy, by the way. Okay. You know what I haven't done? I haven't saved... I haven't got rid of my replays again, have I? Can somebody save the replay? Say again, Mikey.
Saved it, so
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, pal. So just post this. Screenshot. That one. No, that one. So, great race, gentlemen. Ginger Gandhi in 8th. 1:17.6 fastest lap, 47 seconds down. Finished on the final lap, which is great to see. Chippy, he's given us some comments. Struggling with the car, but must admit didn't enjoy the race. Got dive bombed down the first corner, got damaged, then got hit again later in the race with more damage. Oh, never good. I think it must come with this track. Yeah, that was my big warning at the start. That this track is going to be tight, it's going to be bouncy, and there's going to be a lot of rattling paint, I think. So Chippy, 29 seconds down with damage, a 1:16.5. There's only 3 races in the 1:15s, which is interesting. There's Eagle, was much quicker in the qualifying, but again, Eagle says got a massive incident into turn 1. He said... I must admit, we'll get to Damo in a bit. So there was Eagle, 24 seconds back, a 1:16.2. Mikey in 5th. He normally gives us a good synopsis of what's going on. A 1:15.7.
So I just couldn't pick up.
Right. So
I didn't have, and Jav's got me on the...
it's just a bot, Wilkie.
Entries on the last lap.
Right, so Mikey got damaged 6 minutes into the race, a 1:16.3 fastest lap. Saying he got damaged with 16 minutes to go, or 14 minutes to go, he managed to be 15 seconds within the leader, so not too bad. Javs, who was the early pole sitter, I did see him much lower in the race than that. He got a penalty off the line. Finished in 4th, a 15.3 down with a 1:16.2. Damo's gone for... Damo out smoking that first corner, the most potential. He outbroke himself. Yeah, made the dive down the inside. That seemed appropriate. So we came 3rd. We got a penalty halfway through. Really couldn't hold Az back when we had the penalty. So he made his way through to 2nd. I was 10 seconds back with a 1:15.8. Az, a tremendous race from Az, came through from probably 3rd row, I think it was, and. Yeah, he puts in a 1:15.6, which is almost the fastest lap. It would have been fastest lap at one point. He was faster than me. 6 seconds back, 0.5514. And then Damo outside having a cigarette, so we can say what we like without any response. He openly admits he missed his braking on turn 1, but managed to get down the inside. We banged corners, but I don't think it was unprofessional. It was just got to the corner, outbraked himself, and there you go. So I'll just finish that. Damo got fastest lap of the race as well, a 1:15.5. Congratulations. Race time 2023. It was a decent race from Damo, even if he does declare he had a braking issue into turn 1. But it worked out in the end, and it didn't look like losing that race. Right. So, going to change over for the second race. I just need to load up the photograph before we do it.
Tell you what, Jim, you did make it easy to overtake.
I try not to, Az. I try not to.
It's not an easy track to overtake.
It isn't. There isn't.
There's loads of opportunities, but it's just like, just can't get it.
Yeah, everybody's late on the brakes here. So getting into a corner and being later on the brakes than the car in front is a challenge. You've always got the opportunity to get inside them, but then push them wide. And whether that's the right thing to do or not, it's different. You've got to try and beat them out of the corner, as Ed did to me.
If I pushed you over the car, start and finish, pushed you into the first corner now and again, make a mistake.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's where I'm getting, you know, little bits and bats.
yeah, and that's the thing. I think coming down the chicane has occasionally touched my rear bumper, which just sort of pushed the back of the car a bit, and then as we're coming up a straight, if it gives you that extra little bit of pace by a bit of bump draft, there's always the opportunity I'm going to misjudge that braking point. I don't think it's unfair to do it. Bump drafting is perfectly legal in any racing. It's just you've got to be aware of that with the car behind you. If you're then going to brake early, are they going to impact you in the back? You know, that kind of thing. So it's a bit of a challenge, but that's the way it is. Tyres up, gentlemen, if you don't mind.
You've been disqualified two positions for ramming everybody out of the way.
I don't think I touched anybody.
You touched.
You did.
Because I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Everybody's complained about you. We're taking the fastest. Yeah, well done, mate. Great way slap. And the win.
So, as just... What am I doing? I'm trying to sort the grid. There we go. We got 3 people needed to change up, but I'm going to go to the back. Damo's going to go down there. Az is going to go down there. Mikey, Javs. Javs finished ahead of Mikey. There's no handbags.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
Eagle's just popped up one. Where's Eagle going to fit in? Eagle's going to be... Well, I've got the wrong screen.
That's better.
Why have I not... What's going on here? Occasionally I press the wrong buttons, don't I? That's the wrong one. That's the one I wanted there. You could actually see there where Damo came through. Damo actually started on the grid in 6th place. So he really did have an outbreak, didn't he? Right, let's see if I can get that picture right now. Have I not posted that?
Nice tyres as well, haven't they?
Yeah. Is everybody rigged up? I'm not having any fun with PSN tonight. It's not playing. I've posted it, but it's not loading.
Just gonna go toilet whilst you're sorting the grid out.
Right, 10-second warning.
Back in a minute.
Ring it out.
Back in a minute.
Right, here we go. We've got it sorted. So, Damo, Ginger, Eagle is there. Mikey is behind Javs, and Chippy is there. Welcome, Lee. Good evening. Hope work was okay. Right, gents, if you don't mind checking the starting grid, we will be prepared to wait for the slashers to come back. The midnight slashers. It's not quite midnight, it's 10 o'clock slashers. Right. Strategy for this one. Hold on. Hold tight. What was it that Sammy was saying? Whilst we've got 2 minutes. Turbo is a normal turbo. Is it a short shift? I guess it is, kind of thing. Power tails off after 6,500 RPM, so you could really short shift about 5.5, I would suggest, and that'd drop you into the power band. but it really does flatten off, doesn't it? The torque there, it's flat from 2,000 RPM to 6,000. Just a brake horsepower, and there ain't a lot of that. Are we all back?
Yeah.
If there's somebody not here, let them know. Damo. Damien.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, I think that's all then. Right, chaps, I'm going to hit the 10-second warning.
Look out.
I just need to make sure I've got the right tyres on. I wonder.
Back. I'm doing another dive bomb to take the lead on the first corner.
Probably.
Well, if I can get 6, I can definitely get 7. No, well, it won't be.
Right, gentlemen, 10-second warning.
Good luck, everyone.
It's a 40-minute race on mediums and softs. Pit as many times as you like. Take fuel if you need to. I'm going to die from coughing. Standing start. Penalties do apply. Good luck. We'll see you at the end. Oh, dear. Don't need that. Please excuse me, folks. That caught me by surprise. JB. West. Oh, I heard contact on the left. Trying to leave as much room as I possibly can for that car. I think it's Eagle. It is. Short shift does not work up this hill at all. Yeah, west, JB. West. So we made a couple of places, which isn't a bad thing. Ginger Gandhi still has the lead. Chippy in second. Jav's third. Eagle just snuck his way past us into fourth. We're fifth. Mikey sixth. Oh, there's been an incident with Ginger. As is seventh. Damo eighth. Oh, Mikey just hounded me there, just pushing me wide. I don't think there's any issue there. I think that was all part of the love and war. Who's on softs? That's the question. Who's on mediums? Sorry, Az. That was probably a silly place to try and make the pass. I was just trying to hug that inside line. I hope he's not got damage. Now I'm going extremely fast in the slipstream. Got a gander up on that. Oh, Damo. Yeah. There we've gone from fourth place down to the back. Easily done. One overtake, pushed wide. Lost the speed going up the hill. And then we're out of sorts. But it's a long race, no damage. Got more grip. It's a long old fight. There's going to be more incidents yet. 4 places lost. There's a right pack in the middle. Look at them. There's going to be blood and guts everywhere. Mikey's managed to get his way past. Oh, here goes the maneuver. Yeah, that's what happens. 18 laps, softs will do. They'll do about 24 minutes or so. Damo just lost it on acceleration there, but he's going to fight me. He's not going to give it up. So we're 5 minutes in. Be interesting to know just how we're going to get back through this. Go long. But who's on the soft tyres? There's the question. I'm guessing Chippy and Javs are, being on the front of the grid anyway. As he's still battling away, look. That little short shift doesn't help me here. I keep saying it, keep feeling it. Fastest lap of the race, Chippy 1:13.666. That's got to be softs. It's got to be softs. On full tilt fuel. Eagle's just trying to fight with us there. There's a handy little battle going between Eagle and Az. Little tap on Az's back bumper from Eagle nearly upset the race, but Az managed to hold that off. It's not a deliberate tap, it just comes from the car sliding. Chippy's got a right lead. But all you need to do is be on the right tyres, get away at the front of the race, and you got the opportunity. I can't see Chippy on the track anywhere. So we're down to 31 minutes. There looked like some going to the pits line then, but clearly wasn't. Hey Doug, welcome. Hope things are a bit drier down there for you, bud. Oh, chihuahua. These tyres are still pretty decent. Oh, I've followed. Eagle then. Damo is sniffing. He's got a hint that there's an opportunity coming. Here he comes off the hill much quicker. I'm going to give him the outside line. Here we go. Az has managed to get past Ginger. Keep hearing little bits of damage, a little bit of rub. Not sure what that is. There we go, come on. Just used Eagle's bumper there as brakes. Couldn't help that. Damo trying to get down the inside, did the gentlemanly thing but back out. Damo got a penalty. That won't hold him back long. 27. We got to try and catch these boys, surely. Oh, massive lag there for Eagle.
won't be allowed.
Good night, Keely. You take care. Thank you for the support. I know the support's actually Gandhi's, but I'm just acknowledging it. Thank you for watching. We're coming up to what is practically the end of softs, one would think. Oh, damn, that was an interesting attempt. My frustration must be immense. I'm struggling to keep up with the boys in front because I am not fast here. I know I'm not. But then, Damo is quick. And he's just stuck behind a fat old dude. And I'm not catching the guys in the front. That front left tyre is not happy. Just managed to pull the car back. Little bit of lag there. Tyres are starting to go off for a few people, I think, so... Here's Damo. He's going to go right side, which is always his right. And that will probably get him the pass, to be honest. And he'll just lean on me a little bit. There goes Ginger to the pits. Now I'm going to have to let him go. He's got the line here, so... Not a lot to do there. Damo made a great pass there. He actually set himself up early. I didn't particularly block that right-hand lane. Couldn't get the car back into third then. Pressed the gear and it didn't go back up. If mediums have gone in 23 minutes, softs ain't. So I'm going to go to 16 minutes and give the soft 16 minutes. As said, 18 laps, but that's not going to work for me. I'm going to go 16 minutes on softs. And we're leading the championship by 9 points. This will always be my drop round. So Damo's second as well, so Damo's not particularly picking up massive amount of points unless something tremendous happens. We're 22 seconds behind Chippy. Chippy hasn't pitted yet. So what's the situation? Chippy first, Jav second, as in third. Chippy has the fastest lap of 1:13, number of the beast. Mikey fourth, good position for Mikey. Eagle fifth, Damo sixth, the Widdowmaker seventh, Gandhi in eighth. Gandhi has pitted, the only one to pit so far. Tell you what, there's some elevation, there's some up and down in this track. I knew it wasn't braking from the point I hit the brakes. Coming down to the halfway point. Full tank of fuel. Well, we're at the halfway point. There's 15 laps, so I only have to take 6 laps of fuel if I pit now. So there's no way I'm going to be able to catch him up front. I've just been too slow. I am too slow here, which is what we were talking about in practice. I just don't have the pace here. 1 lap, I'm alright. But consistency is just appalling. I can't get it. I haven't worked out how to be fast here, and I struggled at the time trial the other week as well. I actually think it's a horrible little circuit, but there's the excuses. So Chippy was in on softs, Az was in on mediums, and they're opting for the halfway strategy. Just over. My softs, me on softs won't last half the race. Yeah, I'm not pitting. I need another 3 laps before I'll make softs get to the end. I don't want to pit twice. I'm only going to get 5th if anything, which I'm in now. Damo's given up and he's going to attempt to try and pass in the pit lane. So I only need 13 laps of fuel. I still only need to take 6 on board. Yeah, I haven't got any. It's a very good point, Doug. I don't have any pace. "16 minutes is up now anyway, so this is the pit point. Softs it is. So 13 laps for 16 minutes. That's what we need. 13.2. Let's see if anybody else makes that calculation. I think 13 laps gives us the extra time as well. Christ, that ticked up quick. Didn't beat Damo. We're alongside Eagle. Oh, Eagle, sorry. I'll let you have that back. We got past Damo, and Damo's coming round again. So... well, I'm going to back that out. That wasn't a nice pass. I used to enjoy the dirt tracks on this one. The big long rally tracks were awesome. Yeah, I can't complain about cramp today. That was Saturday. Massive cramp. I'm probably taking too tight a line in there, and I've got to swing out to the outside edge, carry a bit of pace and come back in, I think. Only 21 seconds behind the leader. 12 laps to go. 12 minutes to go. 12 and a half. There's got to be some bunching up. But I think a lot of these guys are on softs now, so... I think only 2 people went on softs from the start. And not forgetting Eagle's not taking points, so... Oh, it just sort of lost it mid-corner there, but... Speed camera van, I've just noticed it. Javs, a 1:12.615. Decent lap. Yeah. Yeah, but you have to use both mediums and softs in the race, so... Most races we're normally doing like 2 sets of mediums and a set of softs to finish. We'll do that on Friday with the GR2s, but in this case it's one set of each. I tried 2-stop last week and I was very close, but it just wasn't quick enough. I didn't have the pace on the mediums and then 2 softs. It just didn't pan out. The start of the race was much harder than it worked out to be. Those 2 guys are battling in front, but I'm not catching. Oh, I might be. Javs has taken up the lead. Don't know what happened there. Javs has got past him. There's 3 cars at the front. Az is not far away from being somewhere, is he? He's doing really well. Again, Az has got raw pace here. Yeah, remember last week. That's what caught Javs out last week. He didn't have the reaction room to deal with what happened in front, did he? He nearly ended up shunted down pit road, and that would have certainly done for him. He'd have never got second. Come on, hook that corner, get in. I haven't made a single clean pass in this race. Maybe my own limits, maybe my own rules are a disadvantage. Damo's just managing to hold them back. And what the good thing is Eagle's actually keeping Damo honest and keeping me within touching distance, but... Oh, Eagle went wide there, didn't he? Oh, car lit up. That was the grass on the inside, I think, that flicked it. That was a much quicker lap. Fuel load is coming down 7 minutes 30. We've got 7.5 laps. More than enough fuel. And Mikey, 4th place. That's going to be stunning for Mikey. Will that be 2 fourths? Not far off the fastest lap of the race, are we? If we were last, it'd probably be worth pitting, taking another set of softs and beating that fastest lap time. That would give us the same amount of points as we'd have won anyway. Well, it wouldn't, because it's 2 points for a place, isn't it? And we're going to finish 6th courtesy of Eagle if we manage to maintain what we're doing. It's only 1 point for fastest lap. Az has got past Chippy. I wonder if Chippy's tyres adjust at the end. Oh, there's a crack from Eagle. Will he pick up some penalties? Yeah, at least I'm not last. Eagle's at the point where if he's just picked up a little bit of damage, he could now slow me down. And then Damo will get away. But my tyres are also just at that turning point. Who's that? There's that Mikey as well. That is Mikey. So that could turn a little bit rough in front yet. 4 laps remaining, I would suggest. Is there room to make that catch? Eagle was lucky with getting no penalty for hitting that wall last time down the hill. I don't mind coming last occasionally. Sometimes you got to. But we all know this is my drop round anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it's always a good round to win points when there's not a lot of people racing. Trying. Just trying to hassle him. He's obviously struggling because he can't keep up with Damo. And my attention behind him has really taken his eyes from the front to behind. Is Damo catching Mikey sufficiently enough to be an issue there? I didn't mean to punt him. I don't think I touched him. If I did, I'm gonna hold that one. Never gonna, is he? He's lost his tyres though. His tyres are gone. And he's probably got some damage from earlier incident. No worries, Lee. My left front is just deciding it doesn't want to be in the party anymore. 2 laps to go. I'm not going to catch Damo. Is Damo going to catch Mikey though? Is old Eagle going to keep with me as my front left? Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not much quicker, so I did give him a little love tap coming into there just to sort of say, come on. And then he didn't dive bomb me down here, so he's a respectful racer, so No drama. He's probably going to try and make a pass back. Guarantee the tighter inside line here, just going to block him off. The tighter inside line's actually faster, believe it or not. That'll be a penalty for me, probably. Just cut that apex too much, I think. No, we're alright. Yeah, we're going to make the line and we're going to have one spare lap of fuel, aren't we? We took just the right amount. That little overrun that happened, I took the 0.7 instead of 0.2, and that looks like it's going to be enough. Oh look, there's 3 races ahead for the last lap. That's Mikey, that's Chippy, Mikey and Damo. All line astern. So as Javs comes round now, 21 seconds ahead, he will be taking that victory flag. Congratulations to Javs. And as for the second place, Chippy looks like he's going to get third. Mikey's going to be ecstatic with fourth. Damo recovers to fifth from the back of the grid. And we roll in sixth. Eagles 7th, Ginger's already taken the flag, so happy days. Eagles just going to take it now. Happy days. That wasn't as bad as it felt. Missed my place by 1, but there it is.
And
there we go. 6th place. Happy days. Oh, he ran out of fuel. Unlucky Kian. Great racing. And I apologise if you felt the bump on the rear was just enough to move you off the line. But I think I was quicker anyway and should have had the place at the end. So, there we have it. Maybe you could have saved fuel. Don't know. However, again, I can't save the blooming race. Because I'm a dick. Yeah, it was a good race, I think. It was ugly. Don't like that track. There's a reason I don't include it every time. But happy days. Screenshot. I think it's gonna be... Not that one, it's that one. Javs as Chippy, that's the one. So let's take a look through the results. Ginger comes in last place. He was just 1 lap down, 1:14.7, a little bit off the pace overall, but making pace generally. So good job, Ginger. Eagle ran out of fuel at the end, was battling away, kind of like myself. He tumbled down the leaderboard a little bit, but we had a good battle along the way. He also had a good battle with Damo, and really clean and really quite. I think he could be faster not in traffic, but a 12.689 sort of tells his pace. We finished in 6th, a little bit out. Yeah, Damo is on here, yeah. And we were 21 seconds behind the leader, some 5 seconds behind 5th place with a 12.828. Very similar to Damo. Damo and I ran quite a few laps together. Damo more frustrated, I think, with my pace than not being able to pass. A 1:12.8 was his fastest lap. 8:16 just ahead of me, but 16 seconds short of the leader. Very difficult to come back from so far back on the grid, so I don't think Damo did bad. 4th for Mikey, a tremendous result. I know he's going to be well happy with his finish today. A 1:13.2. Oh, is that right? Very close to taking 3rd.
Yeah, tried getting Chippy on the outside on the last corner, but I just run it wide.
Okay.
That's why Damo was so close to me again.
1:16.6, 1:16.4. Okay.
2/10 between.
Yeah, so 2/10 between Damo and Mikey as Mikey tried to take the outside line on Chippy. I'm sure Chippy will be in the chat in a moment. So, yeah, so Chippy finished in third. Tremendous result. I know he had a really difficult first race with damage and really doesn't like the lap, really doesn't like the circuit or the car with this circuit maybe. But 15.8 back from the leader, but third place is great at any day, a 1:13.666. Doesn't put him on the fastest, he's the second off the fastest lap, but consistent pace from the start of the race gave him that position. As into second, a tremendous fight back up the pack. He was somewhere around us originally, and I think he was at 6th or 7th at the start of the race, end of first lap. So to battle back up to second, and a good swift pit stop really helped him there. But only 6.5 seconds back, a 1:12.870 is not far off the fastest lap at all. And a great result for Az. And then we come to the leader, the winner, Javs. He must have picked that up with like 8 or 9 laps to go. He took the fastest lap first and then took the lead of the race. 40 minutes, 35 seconds and a tremendous victory. Well done, Javs. And if you are about, chaps, do pop in and say hello. But we'll see the results tot up at the end of the week. Right. Great race, gentlemen. Good luck. I will say it, if there's any issues, anybody's got any problem, put them on a PSN note to me and we'll look at them. Once I've downloaded the videos from somebody, but I'm sure Mikey will post them and we'll go from there. Right, next week's track, Friday's track later on in the week. You can only try to win by your ability. Exactly right, Doug. Me there was a bit of bumper rubbing. I overtook a couple of times and wasn't happy with it, and I gave it back. So, great win, Javs. Was a proper difficult race. Right, track list then. What do we need? We are going to that one. Yeah, can't remember. No, load. It's auto polish long. He's trying to say you were slow. Here we go. There's the first one. Chippy. I've got no place to record. I knew that was coming, didn't I? Knew that was coming. 0%. Race photos. Other. Replays. I'm going to have to do with these. A couple of these, aren't I? There we go. Got to create some room.
One more, 2 more corners, I think you'll be on there, mate.
Yeah, like two laps. I got past it. And I think that was.
They weren't that long ago, were they? When were they? These were January, so I've made some right saves, haven't I? Since January. My memory's full in that time. Must be some. I'm doing all these time trials and stuff, aren't I? Let's see if that's enough.
That's a great race, fair enough.
That'll do. Change event settings, you nugget. Right, hopefully that is the right one. Hopefully. No, this is the next Friday race. 5 pages of saved data. Yeah, I'll have to do some housekeeping, won't I? Take care, gentlemen. Thank you. Here we go.
Yeah, great. It's got a good win on the first and a good first lap as well. Yeah, thanks. I outbroke myself at the start and it didn't feel like I had hit anybody. So I don't know, it's weird. Did I? How many people flying past? I think you might have hit on the first race. Yeah, first race. Yeah.
He hit me. He absolutely wrecked me. Took me right out.
Oh, apologies, I'd say. I just that first race. That first race, so his first 2 quarters.
Morris 054, whoever you are.
I think I had the back of me.
That's got to be. That's got to be. There's a request there. It's Eagle, isn't it? There it is.
Eagle.
Hey up, mate. Great racing, pal.
Yeah, good racing. I went out of skin shape for the last 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, somebody in the lobby said you were. If you go back and look, you've probably got some really old stuff there with the same problem. Ah, there's more than one page. Right, okay, that's why. It can't be my space from January. It must be old stuff. I've got to do a bit of housekeeping, haven't I? It's I'm bad at that. And you, mate, you take care. So, Lee's having a go in his M&M liveried monster.
Which handle slightly differently than these Renault ones.
Yeah, they do. You weren't one of the ones that joined in the anniversary, were you? Right. Let's put some details up and let's have a looky and. Cheers, my friend. Yeah, great. Cheers, Chippy. You take care, bud. Now, I particularly like this circuit. It's one of my favourites because we've had a long relationship with it. You had an old Tomahawk grinder on there. That sounds a bit kinky. Big Papa. Say again. I think 5th will be about where I expect to be. Yep. We're going to finish 5th. Absolute nugget ball. I've actually got to make that decision this week. It's 1 year ago since I opened the shop. And I've got to pay my subs for my domain name and my shop name. So if I'm going to go for a 2nd year, I'm going to have to launch some new products, aren't I? So might be interesting to come up with some sort of designs. Yeah, that's going to be probably one of them. It was at least from 2023. Back in the day when you were younger. Yeah. You see, you played the game very differently to us, to me, Big Papa. You did the grind seriously. You seriously went and ground it out and just did the same old, same old. You wore your t-shirt yesterday. Excellent. I know I've got 8 and I have them in a constant rotation. There it is. And my missus says, can you wear another red shirt so I can put a red load on? Or can you wear a black one or a whatever? And the purple one, she thinks, can you not wear that whatever one? That purple one, I've got nothing to wash with it. It's like, yeah, okay. So, that might be the project for this weekend, actually. Might be to redesign the web shop and redesign some products and see if they brought anything new. I was disappointed with the last round of products because they brought in hats and stuff, but they're all... You'd buy a cup with some swear words on it. Okay. They're not swear words. I've got to find an interesting set of... interesting bit of text. I'm not very good at that kind of design stuff, so... I'll have to get my head round fonts and how to make it look more of something. But yeah, we'll give it a whirl. I think a Saturday whilst the missus is watching telly with me sat in the front room on my laptop might be enough to get me bored. Good night, Roy. You take care, pal. There was 21 people watching while the race was on, which was pretty impressive. Thank you very much. What did we get in the way of likes? Did we rattle the likes? I know Wilkie was on a like. We got 11. That's not too bad. Great swear words that aren't swear words. You can't remember them though. They come out of my mouth like they did on Sunday night, and I just can't remember them, except for "you absolute nugget ball." Yeah. Holy Chipotle, that doesn't make get anywhere, but I might have to try and make some of that. We'll have to see. Right then, we got... Ooh, Lee just kind of didn't accept that corner in his strategy, did he? Oh, he's going donuts in the sand. That's what he's doing. AP brakes. Right, let's have a lap ourselves. I'm hoping I've changed the oil. Hards. We got an hour at this, so you'll start writing them down on Sunday night. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's Lee. Hello, Lee. Thank you, Wilkie. Let's see where we can go. Yeah. Now, there's the thing, right? I work for a company that makes plant pots. Believe it or not, clay plant pots. And I could probably order maybe 100 little plant pots and get the Nürburgring stamped on them and a Widdowmaker on the other side, but I'm 100% sure nobody wants to buy a plant pot. Let's see what lap time we can put in hards. Come on. Yeah, normally we use donkey when we get to the ring, don't we? Because of donkey dip. Just after plant pot. Ooh, just didn't get the car in there. I can brake later in these hards. Demo goes 1:39.7. I don't remember getting the national flag after your name on the fastest lap thing. When did that appear? Has it gone up? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's always been 400. I remember it being 400 for something. Norma says Bill and Ben. They were the flower pot men, weren't they? Shobba lobba lobba lobba.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't hear it. Inflation. Yeah. This feels incredibly fast on hards. It's going to be tremendous on mediums and softs. It's going to grip forever. Good night, Big Papa. You take care, mate. Hope rest up well, and I hope you're getting better. Hope things are healing. And stay out of any rainstorms and windy stops. Just look after yourself. Tyres you on, Damo? Okay. Hardest corner on this track. Hardest corner on this track are the last two. Yep. Way on softs. Yeah, I'm quite happy sat here on hards running that. Yes, really. How's Lee getting on with the grip? How's he getting on with feeling the grip with his wheel? Hopefully he'll tell us in the chat. Yeah. I saw him go in the gravel, yeah. Turn one-ish. Oh, another one. Right. Right, okay. Okay, 50s, 100s, 150s. Must only be online races, okay. The pit entry is a little bit rubbish as well.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Coming out. Who's just gone round turn 1? Me is Azza, okay. Hards. I'm on mediums, just change mediums. My time is hards. This thing's gonna go like a rocket ship. Hey Kian, you're welcome, my friend. Thanks for racing with us. And you are welcome to come back, my friend. Practice pit stops are different to race pit stops though. Let's see what we can do then. "20 seconds. Maybe so, if you're taking a full tank. Yeah, Eiger's a little bit... We don't race very often at the Eiger, so... To get used to it takes a few laps. To refine it, perfect it, takes a good 20 or so laps to give yourself a good run at it. An hour or so beforehand, you'll be alright on Eiger. You'll be competitive. I'm so used to driving very unstable, very unpredictable cars around here. When you get a car with loads of grip, it just becomes a little bit of a grip. I'm really having to force this wheel. Missed the apex turn 1. Still got purple on the first sector by 2 tenths. Lovely colour that has. Yeah, see it in front of me, it's all changing. Green to red, red to green to blue. Should concentrate on the track really, shouldn't I? The hards are really grippy, yeah. Ta. Missed it. You hit it. I think you described it spot on there, Mikey. Stupid little kink. It is silly. It's dangerous. You've got two real great examples of pit lane entries. You've got Brands Hatch that has a real off-the-wall kink, but it slows you down. It's deliberate. And then you got the Michelin Raceway Atlanta, which has got a very similar sort of approach to it. But at least they allow you to keep some sort of pace going in. Spa? Yeah, Spa's interesting as well with that left-hander, right-hander combination thing. I like Red Bull Ring and Spain. Spain have both got really nice approaches. Yeah, Spain, yeah. We're slow again, I think. Yeah. Go to pits then this lap. We'll put some softs on. Damo's gone faster. My headphones have just said enough is enough. They've gone to power. Charging. You're on softs now, Mikey. Okay. How's that happen? That was the curb, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and damage. Drive it back round. Don't waste the fuel. I'm in an entry lap. Pittage. My fronts are can go a lot longer, I think. I think we could probably do 6 or 7 laps, maybe 8 laps, maybe. Mediums. Good night, Damo. Great racing. You're all right, mate. Just don't do it again. Adios. Softs. Don't refuel. Half a tank of fuel, a set of softs. Interesting. So Damo set a 138.5. Somebody's on my 6. That looks like Azza. Adios, Ginger. Great racing, buddy. Yeah, alright, mate. You take care. Have a good week. That was either somebody coming or going. Andy going. Here we go then. We've taken off so much rubber on the outlap, it's untrue. Gonna have to potentially think about that and be a little bit more gentle in the qualifying event. It's a fairly long lap. We should get in lap, out lap, well, out lap, fast lap, in lap. We should be able to get them. I don't think we'll get another one. It's not bad at all. You're moving to softs. No. Oh, terrible wheel shake. That's alright though. Quite happy with that. That's not too bad. That'll give people something to go at. So if anybody is interested, I did IB9 last night, videos all produced and processed, and I'm going to push that up to the internet tonight. You'll have that tomorrow morning, and a members video that's just compiling now whilst I was doing this. Members only video, the hour longs haven't got many watches. I've got a feeling I want to release those videos because they contain everything. But I'll let the members have a good watch of them before I release those to general public. We're going to get one more hit at this on really low fuel. See if we can find maybe a 37. See if we can get it really low. Going to go steady on the outlap. Go try and save the tyres for a good one. It has a coming. I don't want to kill these tyres. Well, that has a getaway a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Christ alive. Got a straight bit of track to put the headphones back on. I'm deafening myself. It's smooth. There you go. See if we can do a 137. Come on. Don't think we will. Didn't get down to first gear. There it is. It is a real life track, yes. My assumption is it is. I don't know whether it's exaggerated. All Japanese real tracks seem to have a strange pit entry. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, Suzuka's not too bad, but it's in a weird place. It used to be in a different place. You used to have to really... You had to go into the pits off the chicane. Yeah, they do, Wilkie. Super Formula races, yeah, definitely. I've seen bikes here as well. I reckon it'd make a stunning F1 track. What we got left on fuel? 1.8. So we could have done... Oh no! We could have gone in again. Oh, get back on the grass. Let us go. I can't press my brake pedal with my right leg. It's not strong enough. Isn't it, Lee? Lee's just said the pit entry is lethal. It certainly is. You just got to take it slower. Got some real strange audio noise crackling away. I think it might be clipping, to be honest. But cool, that it for me. I think that car would be pretty much wanting an oil change for sure. We got some drink. We've got some drink. That's good. We have a chicane of death and a pit entry of death. This is definitely a pit entry of death, absolutely. Kaz loves us, really. Yeah. No, nothing's got a nice pit entry like the Nürburgring. It just works, all ends up. If you're on the big old track, you just go in a straight line straight in. No worries, mate. You take care. Great racing. Good results today, bud. Happy days. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Work on it for next time. Silverstone. Yeah, that's a straight line now as well, isn't it? All the best, mate. You take care. Now that Silverstone's really changed and adapted and moved on up to the other end, which is a shame. I didn't really sit well with me, the changes to the track. I liked the old track. Yeah, but it's kind of growing on me now. You've been now? You've been to the old track or the new one? The old one, yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new one, I just like the old one. The other one that's quite a weird pit entry is Donington Park. Donington Park's got 2 pit entries. It's got one on the back surface on the international loop, where you cut in and loop through, and then you've got the other one where you go round the corner and you basically do a hairpin off the international loop and back in. That's an interesting pit entry. Knockhill straight in, straight out, but Knockhill pit exit puts you straight into the fastest line for turn 1, which is bizarre. But so does Donington Park. Yeah, but same as Donington Park. Donington Park does exactly the same thing. But I'd really like to have Donington Park in these games. It's a great circuit. It's got elevations, it's got fast corners, tight corners. It's a great circuit and it needs to be in games. It does. It's got as much history as Brands Hatch, definitely. But the last 20 years for Donington Park have not really been assured, have they? They've been in and out of different ownership. They've had track issues. One off season, somebody dug the track up and wouldn't put it back. They put all sorts of channels across it and left it for months. But the cost of owning a track is phenomenal, I think, and keeping it in racing condition. And a lot of the people that work at tracks are volunteers because they give their time. And yeah, Goodwood Point to Point, Goodwood Hill Climb. That's been in the game before now, hasn't it? The hill climb at Goodwood. Oh, somebody at the pit entry. Who was that? Was that Lee? Yes, it was Lee. Lee at the wall. Kadunk. See the scuff. Yeah. There's a few tracks I'd like to see, and I mean, there's a few America tracks that need to come. I'd love GT7 to have a NASCAR edition, and to put some NASCARs in the game would be tremendous. They wouldn't even have to be real NASCARs. They could be imitation NASCARs and put a couple of decent tracks in, you know. But I wonder what's coming next. It's always a thought in my head. Today there was a definite coming next, wasn't there? Did everybody see this one? Let's see. We won't do the one from 420s. That was today's. Can anybody make out what they are? What's the one on the right? Is that a Baja Buggy? A Baja Beetle? Do we think? Exactly that, Wilkie. They could do an imitation Pocono. They could do an imitation Talladega. It didn't have to be called Talladega.
That's a bug.
I think it's a Baja Bug, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Baja bug and then Optimus Prime, isn't it?
Optimus Prime. And a Gixxer. It looks that way, doesn't it? It looks that way. It could be an R1, actually. Yeah. But that made me chuckle when I saw that. But it did make me think, what day is... Oh, it's April Fool's. Because I'm thinking, what time of the month is this? This has really smashed Mikey's predictions up. But it's got a light bar on top of that truck as well, hasn't it? It's it's a Volvo, I think. Is it a Volvo? Might be a Volvo. Not sure. But yeah, that made me chuckle. Thought that might just realise that, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, what was the last track we got then? The last track we got was it no Eiger? I think it was. And Lee's the only one running. Lee's now doing donuts. Somebody's actually, I need to reply to that. Somebody sent me a suggestion today of a video to make. It was Mr. Dawson. Was it? No, Mr. Dawes. Robert Dawes. Sophie AI. Try a multi-class race. LMP1s, GR1s, GR3s. On Daytona, Spa or Le Mans. Give it the best out of the A. Make sure you set the game difficulty hard. Race settings to pro. BOP enabled. And most importantly, turn boost to weak. The boost function is broken if you set it to off the AI rubber bands. Does it? Does it? See, I run the boost at normal. I don't normally allow it boost. So if you turn it off, the AI are stronger. Is that right? Some lovely donuts by Lee. I'm just watching the live stream on my left. Lovely big donuts. Lee's got some pure... Oh, he's pressed the button. He's not racing. Yeah, he's gone to the pits. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably time to call it a night. I know I'm flagging, but I'm good. Boost needs to be weak. Yeah. I'm gonna call it there. I think we've all had enough. And yeah, that is really heavy on the wheel. So, but have you bathroom still, or are you on other rooms now? Right. Right. Yeah, good night, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. That's Friday night. We'll see you there. Good night.
It's taking to ports, some places to take him through. And that's just in Oz.